Ho, 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 yeah. Yippee-yi-yay, mother fudgers. The cooking cowboy is in the house, wild camping for his second night running. And I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed with tonight's spot of where I have found to camp up for the evening. It's proper wild. Now, I thought yesterday, wild camping, by the sea, I thought I got proper lucky, but I will not lie, it was a bit noisy with all the trucks coming past. And so for tonight, I actually given up tonight. And earlier, about an hour ago, I pulled into a campsite. It's on the Sean King channel, and then I pulled out. I didn't like it. The campsite, I didn't like it. There was something not right. McDonald's was close by, and there was also a theme park close by, which is just over there, by the way. I'm only about 4 kilometres away from that place. I am. Now, I've got the fire on, just letting it settle down. Look, I've got the fire ready for me to have some cook up in a second. And I've got something special to share with you, cooking-wise. And Michael, I'll get on to that in a minute. So when I went onto the campsite, I drove around and I just went happy. You could see that. And then my dash cam wouldn't work, but I saw one of the campers was checking out. So I got right up his chuff. And when the barrier opened, I got right up and I drove out and followed him. And lucky enough, the barrier did not come down, so I got out without paying. And then I rid down the road and I saw an opening that I went in that turned out to be a kayak club. And I thought I got a bit lucky. I thought I'd check it out. It was a nice river, but then one of the people, I think that's got a camera, must be cameraed for everyone coming in. So one of the guys was on to me. They knew I weren't going to be there, and he did kind of tell me. I knew what he was saying, that there's a campsite up there, mate. And I was like, all right. So he weren't happy for me to be in there. Half and half. I thought he said, I'll go. He didn't. He said, F off. So in a nice way. So I did, and then I come up this road. Right, that's gonna, if it burn itself out, burn itself out. So I come up the road, going that way, heading to Ravana. I'll have a look on my GPS in a minute, on my maps. I'll tell you exactly where I am. So where come on? We're in the Wild Cowboy. Go proper cowboy style. No one about. No one can see me. That's wicked, isn't it? Could do what I like. No one. So look at this beautiful, beautiful countryside. It's like being out in Norfolk. It's that flat. It's like being off the, man, it's like being on the Acle Strait, going to Yarmouth, this road. And I saw this abandoned, there's the amusement park, look, over there. Right, and just up there, about another 2 kilometres, is the kayak place. Now I'm going to get in, because I don't want anyone to see me. This place I spotted, don't want anyone to see me. Here come a car. I'm done, I've got, that's, I was coming the other way. That's the abandonment right there. And so I thought, when I drove up the road a bit, and I thought, no, go back, mate. That was the ultimate spot. If I could come and park up here, where I can't be seen by the road. Also, this wonderful building will shroud me of any vehicles going past. Take away the noise. That's it. So the car's all open, getting the air through. I'll get the tent up. Like I say, I always like to sit there, have a meal and a couple of beers, couple of hours first. Car hasn't drunk a single bit of liquid. No, I filled her up yesterday, and okay, you see she's a bit hot, but she's all right. So she's calmed down. Lots of air getting in there, and that'll cool down nicely overnight. There's a bit of rubbish there. I did think there was a camera there, but that's pointing out the way, and probably doesn't work. So that's it. I don't know what it is. It looks like a restaurant or something, an eatery. So I thought if I got in by here, peace and quiet is what I want tonight. Last night was all right, but I got woke up quite a few times. It was like sleeping for an hour, waking up, sleeping for an hour, waking up. It was kind of that, but I woke up refreshed and felt pretty good. So tonight, I reckon I'm going to have an even better sleep. Peace and quiet. I'm off the beaten track. No one's going to come snooping about, I don't think. So that's pretty good. So let's get on to wild cooking cowboy tonight. Now, when I went into the shop, I was like, to be honest, where I had a bit of, I went on the beach earlier and had a bit of a munch, hot chicken, rustic rolls, tomatoes and a couple of free beers. I did, I spent a couple of hours on the beach. I was like, when I actually went into Lidl, I was like, it was all right. They've got a fresh bakery in there. They don't have ice, so I had to go somewhere else to get some ice, but that was all right. Beers, so I'm all sorted. I've got a fresh baked baguette. I've got feta cheese, I've got tomatoes and mayonnaise if I fancy some rustic rolls or a big baguette. But I thought I would play Russian roulette with the microwavable meals. Now I know I haven't got a microwave, but I reckon, what do you reckon that is? To me, I don't know, super alla giaponzo. It looks like veggie stew to a point on the picture. And that basically is all I have to go at because I can't see what's inside. So, the stove is on. The barbecue is burning. These are all right. I'm on to the second one already. I just had a happy ending for me getting here from one campsite, one wild campsite to the next wild campsite. So that's probably why I got a silly grin on. Because I probably half cut, innit? It's like, man, that's what I do all day. 3 tins of beer on the beach. And then after that, I was gasping. So I've drift quite, I forgot to do the mileage and that. It's coming up to 6, it's actually coming up to, hang on, I'll tell you. No, I won't, I ain't got the clock on. It's coming up to like 6:30, maybe 7. So let's get the pan on, man. That's getting up there, let's do the food. Ah, come on, that needs some weight in it, doesn't it? So what is in the tin? Russian, oh, it looks like soup. Oh mate, okay, it's minestrone soup by the looks of it. Maybe, no, don't know, that is it, it's soup. Well, do you know what? I'll heat that up. I've got me rustic roll. That would be me. Wild, man, wild soup. How wild is this show? Well, I'll tell you what, you try wild camping in Italy. I love it. I do. I was like, honestly, I'd almost given up earlier. I bypassed Rimini because it was too bad off. Mate, I went down Coastal Road, come back up, got on the SS12. Thought I ain't got to find nothing here. Went back down to the Coastal Road. Couldn't believe how built up it was. Got back on the SS12, come along, and I thought, like, I got past Rimini. I thought I need somewhere to kit, man. And then just thought, all right, let's go to 50 kilometres after Rimini is. Ravana is 50 clicks from Rimini. So I thought, fair enough, let's go on the road there and see if I can get in the countryside. And I got to the point, I was like, man, it's just everywhere is so built up. There's massive lakes that way. I thought, oh, this would be good. But man, it's because of the sewage outlet, all that. It absolutely stunk. So there was that. I thought, right, that kicked that out of touch. And then going along, I was like, and then when I saw the campsite there, I thought, right, let's just go in there. We ain't gonna get any wild camping now. So that's why I went in there, and I thought, no, I ain't ready. I weren't ready to give up. So I came out, and then when I saw this place, it was like, it just goes to show, you will always find. Just keep pushing, and it will materialise. Something does, and I didn't have to go that far. I'm on quarter a tank of petrol now. I'm down to me last. I still got 20 euros, by the way. I've been using me change and stuff, and I've been in the shops twice today and spent just the 10 euros 20 and 9 euros 60, I think. For lunch on the beach was 10.20, and then for this evening meal was 9.60 with the beer. That microwavable meal, 6 of those, and the baguette, and 3 bags of ice came to 9.60. Just to give you some idea. If you fancy roughing it in Italy and going to either Lidl's or the other place, I forgot the name of it now, where I've been going. That looks like a casino type place, Spin, I think. And that, just how cheap you could live, 20 euros a day plus your petrol. And you still got, so that's if you drink. I bought 6 tins of beer and that's 12. I don't think I'll drink them all, but I don't know. Oh, and that's the ice, look. And my ice bag, so it's got a consistent melt, but at least it's not. So I've got a cool area in the car. And where I drive with bare feet. So when that ice melts through the back seat, it comes through the front. It's like, I've got a nice cold area, haven't I put my feet in of ice water. That's probably going to stink when I get back. And which brings me to the conclusion, when I do get back, I'll take it to I'll go and make a vlog about getting it all cleaned up. If it makes it back to the UK in that condition, I may go and get cleaned up with somewhere else, I don't know. So that's pretty much me. Now that heat, I tell you what, I have turned that down nice low, and it ain't bubbling yet, so that's what I like. I like that. I don't want that blazing away, so don't like that. I like to simmer that nice so it heats through, so it's cooked. Just looks like minestrone soup. Still simmering away. It is. I'll wait until I get some bubbles, and then I'll be able to dip my baguette in there and tell you what that's like before I set camp up. How quiet is it? I heard a couple of owls earlier. Man, it's wonderful, isn't it? And look at the area out there. Look, when I get that tent up there, look at the car. Hey, I got 2 bottles. Now I did make a little bit of a Vilpar the other day. A mistake for those who don't know what Vilpar means. I'm sure there's some. I bought this, look. I bought this. Now it's alright, it boils up alright, but do you know what that is? What was I like? It's natural mineral water, but I didn't read it. It's just 25 cents a bottle. I bought 4 of them, so I've gone through 2. Carbonated, isn't it? Yes, carbonated water. What a dick. So I've got 2 other bottles of water in there because I have somewhere, I'm thinking of having a carbonated water shower. I am thinking of going really wild soon. I want to run naked. I do. I know I've got my whisker on and that and my hat, but I do. Like I say, I would get the guitar out. It's the perfect place. Don't want to make too much noise though, just in case somebody's like in there or in there and they hear Jimi Hendrix in the background. They're gonna like, what's going on? They might come investigating. So I'm gonna be as quiet as I can. This is as quiet as it can be. But somewhere in there, I have a shower in a box, which I can attach one of them bottles up on there, somewhere, or up on there and there, and somehow I can have a cold shower and get washed off before I have a little get into me kipping box tonight. And like I say, I'll always sit here. Been here half an hour or so, maybe 40 minutes. I'll give it a couple of hours at least. Wait until that sun. Now the best thing again is that sun is going down over there. So that means it will be coming up over there. It's got no mountains to come up. So I'll be getting woke up by that sunrise at about 6:30 in the morning, which is about the time I want to get up. It is. Wicked spot, man. Wild camping. So he needs to go under a campsite. A bit itchy because I'm a bit sweaty, and I've got my sheepskin on and it's rather warm. But it's for aspect. The only reason I'm wearing the silly hat and the sheepskin is for the cowboy look, isn't it? It's the wild cowboy. I've got the wild cowboy walk, look. I've got the wild cowboy walk and the wild cowboy look. So I don't know how long I'll keep this up for. Wild, man. I am wild. That's it. Right, how is my wild soup doing? Wild car in the wilderness, the wild wilderness. Do we need another bear? Well, we are shortly, Mr. King. They go down really wide, man. That's the most. All right, and I've got a rustic roll from earlier, so I'll cane that first before I get on the baguette. But when they brew them baguettes up, I think they do only make them to last 24 hours. So I've got tomatoes in there, got my mayonnaise, and my ice. You know, these are awesome. And there's a couple of them other tins in the bottom, but like I say, I'll let that melt away because there's enough in the car already. I have my own. Oh, that is bubbling up nicely. I've got my own waste bag, look. From last night, if you were wondering. There is. The waste from last night, look. The other rust of them, they've gone a bit doughy. But that is my waste from last night, look. I do bag up, keep my own rubbish bag, I do. Keep that outside there, and I'll put my waste in it, and it goes in the back of the car, man. Till that's filled up. I say I'm limited on bags. I don't want to just. I wait until it's full before I throw it away. I will. So I was going to tell you where I am. I was, wasn't I? All right, let's put that there. Get that in there. That is starting to boil, so we'll taste that in a minute. Wicked. I like being Like I say, I don't like waste in the countryside, no matter what. I really don't. So I take care of it. Yeah, and I had to stop myself clearing up all the other waste in the place where I stayed last night. I did, almost did, but no, fudge them. And I've seen so much waste left everywhere. Every lay-by on the SS12 is just full of bags of waste. It is, it's just terrible. It's the truckers. It is the truckers. They dump everything, and they smell of as well, because I think they have a dump and everything. They empty their toilets out, all in the lay-by. They leave them all out in the bags, and that they do. So you don't want to stop in the lay-bys on the SS12, because it's basically a dump. A dump. Hey, it's coming along, look. It's taken a bit of time, I know, but that's the way I like it. Just like it. Just to simmer along. There's no rush, is there? I want it nice, cooked through proper. Ah, now where is my cock opener? My cock opener. Yeah, that's wicked. Yeah. Wild cooking. Right, I'm going to tell you where I was. I broke my glasses. Look, the things that clip round on my lugs. It's usually the glass that falls out, right? These are 3.5s, right? There's a tag on it. That's why I leave. People say, what do you need the sticker on for? So I know what they are. 3.5, well, it depends what I want. Right, I don't want the mic. This battery's now going to run out. It's always something, man. Nothing lasts forever, so I'm there. Look, here's where I am. Miraballadina. On the SS, I'm just off there, on the SP101. Off the SS12, so it's just Ravana is where I'm heading. So there I am. Can you see that? There I am. I'll close that off, man. So I've got some interesting. That place looks interesting in the morning. So when I cut up to Ravana, I'll get onto the SS309 on that road. There, looks interesting. Which should take me to San Marino. Is all there. I bypassed it all. Look, and Rimini is there. So that's where I am. Right outside Ravana. There, in a place. I can't pin a name. These little roads, see these little grey roads? I've been down a couple to check them out. And then I come back out, and then that Bala, that's got to be, okay, they ain't going to bring a picture up. That's got to be that amusement place that I saw. So here's where I am. Here's the great big lake, which the rowers are. We're just there, so I'm not too far there, you know. Right, I'll turn that off because this battery's going to go pretty soon. Ah, I have got a charged up battery, so I will charge it up. But look, we are nicely on that simmer. Wicked. That's done. I can turn that off now. So I know. Oh, nearly wet in the drink, didn't it? Nearly wet in me dinner and glasses. Like I say, they're all right, but they keep falling off. I had to tilt my head back when I use them. Nothing is as simple as how it would seem, but you know, that's it. I just make do with what I've got, don't I? It's all right, make it entertaining, make it fun, and that, which is okay. And then the other glasses I've got, my proper reading glasses, I broke them today, and both of the lenses have fell out, so I need to sort them out and get a bit of super glue because the plastic's broken. And now this cook, look, it's still burning this off. I'll blow it out. Piece of crap. But I know people really rate. You put them second hand, right, on eBay, they'll go for 100 quid. Why people buy them, I don't know. That's the worst cooker that I've ever used. It is. But you know what? It's well, that's probably so. I can imagine how bad other cookers must be if that one's really raved about. Right, here we go. We're going in. We're going in. I have my rustic roll from lunch. The last one. I bought 3 and I managed to cane 2. So I'm dipping it in the drink. I am. To see what kind of flavour we're getting out. Look, this wild soup I've decided to eat. That was rustic this afternoon. Gone a bit wobbly. Well, it's a bit tough now. Man. I'm sure I told you, I rang up my Chinese restaurant, right? I said, oh mate, having a complaint. I said, your chicken's rubbery. He's go, oh, thank you very much. I also said, do you deliver? He go, nah, we do beef and chicken, but no offal. I forgot the accent. That's just veggie soup, that ain't even minestrone. There's not enough, you'd have thought it'd be a bit of minestrone. But, you know, Russian roulette with a grub. But, that is it, look. It's got mushroom, a bit of cabbage, and a bit of, it's mushroom, cabbage, onion, and carrot in a load of juice. And if you're sitting in a place, right in the countryside, drinking beer, then that's better now. Soak that, mate. When that bread is soaked, that's a lot better. It's not so rubbery. It goes from rubbery to lovely in 2 or 3 seconds. Oh man, I am a bit itchy. It's because I'm sweating, because I'm wearing friggin' sheepskin. But you know what? No one about. No one can see me. I'm alright. Don't matter, do it. Oh man, can you imagine if someone was there? I don't know. Things you can do, man, when no one can see you. You know what? If you've been drinking beer all day, I'm going to drink beer for the rest of the night. Oh, hang on, I'm cutting a bit slow now. So they're only half pints, aren't they? It's 5% alcohol, but when they're only half pints, it ain't too bad. Oh, that is a perfect compliment, to be honest. And I've got that baguette. I've got feta cheese. I have, from Greece, no doubt. So hopefully I might have to eat that today or tomorrow. Got my tomatoes in that baguette with beer. It's the perfect food, isn't it? For when you're getting drinking a few beers. Can you hear that? Mate, neither can I can't hear nothing. It's awesome. It's awesome. I will go to say, it's probably the best wild parking space yet, just because there ain't no noise. In Italy, my favourite place where I wild parked was by the river, where I had that by the mill. I think that was my first wild camping, that was pretty good. But this is, I don't know, that was rough weather, if you remember, rough weather. Where I had the outside wrap on, makes loads of noise. People go, oh, you can pin it down, go on YouTube. I'm going on YouTube to find instructions how to use a tent. Should have sent me a book. I say, oh, you know, as long as it stayed dry, don't need it. Who wants to be camping out in the rain anyway? Dry weather camping me. That's why I'm not rushing back to the UK. I'm not. And the reason why, I don't know why people are having a hard time getting over why the weather in the UK is so bad. It's the, well, what is it? What is it? It's due to the Pacific. I haven't even looked at the weather, but I know what it is. It's because of the west coast, the weather's coming the wrong way, which it does every few years. It's all that stormy weather that goes on the west coast of America. It's called something. Oh, the Gulf Stream. Once they get in a muddle and that twist, England, once that come up, that gets that bad weather, and that's why England is getting the turmoil of that Gulf Stream, or whatever that is at the moment. Go on the internet and find out. You'll find out on the internet. And it'll get worse and worse and worse as years go by. If a newsreader's in the UK telling you you're going to have really blind, no, they're just lying to you so you don't get depressed. That's what the tally does, constantly lie to you so you don't get too depressed. They don't tell you like, oh, right, this year we're going to have the Western Gulf Stream or whatever that is. It's going to ruin your summer. And they know they know because it happens. It's what's happening around the world. So that is all right. It is the soup. So where's my spoon? I lost my spoon. You know what? I don't think I'm going to need my spoon because I think I'm going to soak the rest of that up with a baguette. Right, guys. So I'll see you guys in a bit because I'm on the red now. I'll just change this battery, and then I'll get all sorted out with the tent and everything. And I'll see if I can find me shower. I'll go really wild, man. Proper wild. I'm going nude. I'm going to run about here nude. No one can see me. Do what I like. I'll have a dump over there. Mate, I'll tell you what. I'm going to have a dump in the morning under that tree, can't I? A couple of cups of coffee. Maybe I'll cook my village sausage in the morning. That's what I'll do. I'll have coffee and sausage for breakfast. And then if I've got half a baguette left, I can have sausage baguette whilst I'm on the road. Organised. One for the road. For bed. It's 5 to 8. Time is getting on. So I have a bottle of water in the bedroom. Oh man. And and an empty bottle as well in the bedroom. Along with the phone, the hammer, and the torches. And the car keys. Now, a few minutes ago, I didn't know if I was going to be sitting here. There were a few mozzies about. Oh, excuse me. Weren't expecting the mozzies. So that's me. It's like being back at Woody's. It is. It's just like being back at Woody's. It is. Sitting out in the garden, except there's no wind. Well, there's a little bit of wind, but not compared to the Bunwell blizzard that blows through. And with the odd car. And I do mean the odd car. That's not a main road. I'm not going to have no trucks. I might get a mad motorcyclist. Might get 1 or 2 of them. That'd be it. What a cool place. Now, if you did hear the little dog barking from next door, nah, that's not a bad sign. As long as you don't come this way, I'm all right. Oh, man. So there were a few mozzies about, and I was a bit, oh, man. So I thought I was going to be behind me mozzie shelter. But no, I can sit here. And the air temperature now has dropped. That is, so I stopped sweating. Mind you, I took my sheepskin and my hat off. I didn't have a shower. No. I just had a quick wash. And man, got my face wet. Oh, so that's it. Car's all locked up. Bear is outside, underneath the car. I don't think I need any more. It's just habit, man. That's bottle number 4. It's still pretty cold. Ice does the job. 99 cents for a bag of ice. So it's all right, 6 bottles of beer and 3 bags of ice. It keeps it all cool. So I've got milk fresh in the morning. Ah, man, and that's it. As long as I can get 3 bags of ice a day, I'll be all right. Keep everything fresh, doesn't it? And what I really could do with is an ice maker, a cigarette, an ice maker that plugs in the cigarette socket. He's got 2 dogs down there, barky dogs, but if you're out here, that's what you need, isn't it? That's my next, I suppose I could do with a barky dog. Not a barky dog, I want a nice controlled dog, well trained. But yeah. Oh man. So what am I going to do with the rest of my evening? Well, it is my evening, isn't it? It's 5 to 8. By the time I finish that and sat here, it'll be 8:30. I'll be going to bed and watching the stars. From in here, look. Get a nice bit of air. Last night was awesome. I actually used the quilt. I do. It's just all right in here. Oh, it's pretty good. So I lay here, and then where I got that open up there, look. I just look out at the stars in the evening. Whoa, that shuts down, fully closed, and then I get my light at night through there. Oh, is it, man? Proper comfort laying here. It is. And I did last night, I did use the quilt. I've got earplugs, that's it, earplugs sitting there. I don't have to move them out, they're in there. I won't even put them in tonight. Oh, fucking muzzy. Sure those are muzzy. Oh, one got in here. Oh, man. Dead. I can't get up. I can't get up. That's me, I'm done. I can't get up. I can't. I'm stuck, I can't get up. Oh, effort. I haven't tied these back. Put them behind me. Oh, rummage through. Wicked, isn't it? It's not bad, the £10. It's alright. And like I say, saves me, well, at this time of year, it saved me about €70 a night. Minimum. If you wanted to have a look, have a look at Rimini. You'd be hard pushed to find anywhere close to 70. Well, like 80, 90 euros a night to stay. Campsites, I don't know, but I reckon they're 20 to 40 for a campsite. It's just a waste of money. For rubbish. For nothing. You won't get this peace and quiet. That was one truck going past. You won't get this peace and quiet on a campsite. Oh, man. That is me, look, I'm just sitting here. Just watching. Just looking. It's lovely, listen to the birds. I can hear that bird there, you can barely see him, but I can hear him twitting away. We've got some kind of fruit on this tree. I will explore those in the morning. I may have provisions. I've got to stop drinking. The only reason I've got to stop drinking, I'm getting fat. I'm fat. I've never been fat. I've been fat once before. I was a painter and decorator. What year would that have been? Oh, I'm going well back. I realised I was getting fat, so I started a jog. That's when I started jogging. I was like, I can't get fat. No way, man. I'm starting to get fat. End up like a trucker. All the driving I do, I was sitting there today driving, I think, oh no, I'll get some dumbbells. So when I'm driving, I've done some miles today. I'm on 7, I forget what it was in the 700s. I think I've done like another 200 miles today. Just chugging along at 40 and 30, maybe 50 all day. But it's all right, so I thought I'll get some dumbbells. Keep myself all pumped up. So that's what I might do when I get back in the UK. Whilst I'm sitting there, because it's like today, I ain't done nothing. Sat on the beach, I thought, do I walk up and down? I thought, no, someone will nick me gear. And so I was like, no, so I've done nothing. That's all I do, sit there, drive, and then just drink beer. I've turned it into a trucker. I am, that's all they do. And they sit there and just drink beer, I guess, and just pump it into themselves. Man, that's why all truckers are so fat. I guess. Oh, bees. Right, just keep me eye. I like it that the wind has cooled right down. That sun, that sun. Oh man, look. All right, it's a pigeon. All right, the pigeon on me tent. But when that sun goes down, it's behind there. It's cooled right down. So I'll get in my quilt. It'll be nice and warm and snug. So guys, before I start running on too much, cheers. I nearly sunk that. I know I'll have another one. I'll sink that, then I'll get down and have another one. But that's me, I've done running on. So until next time, guys, appreciate you watching. And until next time, bon appetit.